William of Ockham, also known as Ockham, was a 14th-century philosopher and theologian whose ideas have had a lasting impact on the fields of theology and philosophy. One of the central tenets of Ockham's theology is his belief in the primacy of faith over knowledge when it comes to belief in God. He argued that it is through faith, rather than empirical evidence or rational arguments, that one comes to know and believe in God. This belief in the centrality of faith in religious matters sets Ockham apart from many of his contemporaries and has had a lasting influence on Christian theology. In addition to his emphasis on faith, Ockham also rejected the idea that theology is a science. He argued that theology is a matter of revealed truth, rather than something that can be arrived at through rational inquiry. This rejection of theology as a science has implications for how Ockham approached questions about the nature of God and the relationship between faith and reason. Ockham's theology is characterized by a strong emphasis on the limitations of human understanding when it comes to matters of faith in God. Another key aspect of Ockham's theology is his skepticism towards supposed proofs of God's existence. Ockham famously articulated what is now known as Ockham's razor, which states that among competing hypotheses, the one with the fewest assumptions should be selected. This principle has been applied not only in philosophy and science, but also in theology. Ockham's rejection of supposed proofs of God's existence reflects his broader emphasis on the limitations of human reason and the importance of faith in religious belief. In addition to his theological ideas, Ockham also made significant contributions to ethics. His ethical framework aligns with divine command theory, which holds that an action is morally good if it is in accordance with the commands of God. Ockham's emphasis on divine command theory reflects his broader theological outlook, which prioritizes the authority of God and the importance of obedience to divine commands. This ethical framework has had a lasting influence on Christian ethics and continues to be a subject of study and debate among theologians and philosophers. Overall, Ockham's theology is characterized by its emphasis on the primacy of faith, its rejection of theology as a science, its skepticism towards supposed proofs of God's existence, and its alignment with divine command theory and ethics. These ideas have had a lasting impact on the development of Christian theology and continue to be the subject of study and debate among scholars and theologians. Ockham's emphasis on the limitations of human reason and the importance of faith and religious belief remains relevant in contemporary discussions about the nature of God and the relationship between faith and reason.